What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to teach you all how to drop in. You're probably going to want to be comfortable on your skateboard as far as being able to ride it, maybe tic-tac, push a little bit. Learning how to ride down any kind of ramp is going to help a lot too. If you're lucky, you can find a skate park with little coping that kind of gets bigger as you go on to learn. But if you have a bank with like a line and a slant like this, it's gonna be more than enough to kind of learn on. One thing I would practice even on just flat ground is setting up your tail like this and getting your foot right by the bolts and just getting comfortable putting weight, kind of shifting that motion from back here into here, you know? Because you're basically like stepping into it with your weight. If you just stand on a ramp, no matter how gradual, you'll notice that your weight's kind of shifting into it. That's why it's really important to kind of get used to shifting your weight to your front hips and knees, because all your ramps are going to kind of go like this. So you kind of want to get used to going, even without your skateboard, if you want to go from here to here, you know? Just knowing that you're going to kind of fall or like gradually go into the ramp. You can even start from the edge right here. Just practice here, put your foot on it, and then kind of practice going down the ramps. And then as you get comfortable, just kind of mark your front wheel. You see, if you notice there's a line here, just kind of move it forward, maybe into the ramp a little bit. Something that kind of helps is maybe grabbing your nose and pretending like you're gonna lean in, you know? When you're done with the small bank, you might as well just take it to the quarter pipe next. You're going to want to get used to how steep these quarter pipes are. So like I said, it kind of helps to kind of stand and get used to like how steep it's gonna be. Even going from the top and pretending like you're gonna drop in, like knowing that your body is just gonna kind of be leaning this way. Now, the hardest part of this is breaking that mental barrier and trying that first try to go in. It's really easy to wanna stay leaning back like this, but you definitely do not wanna do that because that's gonna be a bad idea. You wanna make sure you commit and put all your weight to the front. See how like I'm sitting like this? You don't want to be like this. You want to make sure you're ready to kind of like lean into the ramp. So like I said, even if you want to fake it and go, just to get used to the motion of falling into the ramp. Once you're able to break that mental barrier, just fully commit. Don't hold back. The last thing you want to do is just give this an 80-70% effort. You want to give 100% try because you'd rather fall forward than backwards. You don't want to manual down the ramp. You'd much rather fall forward. It's easier to brace yourself like this versus fall back, you know? So here, we're just gonna do it right now. One thing one friend taught me a long time ago was to kind of pretend like you're gonna grab your nose or even grab your nose, because by the time you grab your nose and put your foot on it, your weight's gonna be in it. So watch. Now, I know it may not work for everyone, but I know this helped me get over that mental barrier of getting my weight over and then in the transition, because I kind of had no choice at that point. So again, just kind of put your foot up here, right by the bolts. Don't half-ass this. I hate to like say that kind of stuff, but don't half-ass it. Put your foot on and go boom. If you've done it once, just do it again without thinking. The last thing you want to do is sit here and contemplate what could happen, what couldn't happen. Just go ahead and do it if you've already done it. Another thing that may help is pretend like you're gonna smash your wheels through the ramp. Like, you're not gonna break through it. No, of course not. Unless you got some really cheap wood skate park ramp. But just pretend like you're gonna push down and lean as hard as you can. Like you're gonna break the ramp. Honestly, once you've done it once or twice on a decent sized quarter pipe, you can pretty much do it anywhere, not gonna lie. So if I were to break this down into steps, I would break it down like this. First step, keep your foot on the tail like this. Second step, feet over the bolts. And at the same time, with your mind and body kind of knowing that you're gonna go right in. Once you put your feet up here, you know you're gonna go in. So feet up here, ready to go in. Maybe even at this point, you're gonna grab your nose and just smash through the ramp. Once you have it down, don't be afraid to take it to the biggest quarter pipe obstacle in your skate park and just do it there. Thanks for watching. Later.